Okay, for some people, solving a side is a big accomplishment in solving Rubik's Cube. So in this video, I'm going to go over a couple of um, tips that I use when it comes to just solving one side. All right, so if I was to mix the cube, and I just took a random side and say the green side, first thing I would do is look for greens. So you have two here. I'm just going to move them up. And you look for another green. I'm just going to move this one up. There's nothing that's going to mess with it. Now, this is the first piece. All right, so I want to move this up. I know if I move this up, it's going to go right here. So if you look here, but I don't want to lose this one. When you're looking at the Rubik's Cube, you want to understand that you're moving something out of the way to bring it back later. So because I want to move this up and this is being lost, I'm going to temporarily move this out of the way so that when I start moving this, it's just sitting and chilling right over here. I'm just going to move this up and then I'm going to move it back. Now I was able to keep both pieces. Now I'm going to look for another piece. Now this here is a little different because I can't move these two pieces out of the way. Because if I did, it's going to rotate that exact piece that I'm actually looking to move. So what I do in this case is I move this up because it's easier to move this one than to move these two. So I'm going to move this one up. And I'm going to go back to where the two pieces were, here and here. And I know I want to move this up, but this is in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this middle temporarily out of the way so that I can move those two pieces up. And then I'm going to move the middle piece back. Now I have all three. Now let's do that different scenario. I want to move this out of the way. So I'm going to move this up. And I have these two at the bottom. I know if I move this up, it's going to go here, which is going to replace this one either way. So what I want to do is figure out how can I get these two up to where I can move them here. I'm going to move the cube. And now I know that it can go in these two spots. But first, I'm going to move this temporarily out of the way. Then I'm going to move them up. And then I'm going to move those pieces back. Now, here, I want to move this one in this location. So I'm going to rotate the top to where that location is there. But we're going to go back into the same situation before where I know I can't rotate these two out of the way. So I'm going to just bring this up, knowing that I want to come back. Now moving these up, all I gotta do is move this center and that won't affect anything. So temporarily moving the center out of the way. And I'm going to move these two pieces up. And then I'm going to turn this back. Now I have one side complete. And you can do that with any color. So didn't have to, most of the videos you'll see me starting off with the white side, but the methods work on whatever color you decide.